every now and then you got to be honest enough to tell folk. Come on now. To show folk what you've been through. What you've been through. Let's be honest. All of us got something. All of us got something. Help me, somebody. No, I don't want to get too close to your pew, but just let me share with you that there have been times when we have been so alien to God that we didn't even like ourselves. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought nobody would ever love you like that? Come on now. I ain't always been praying and praising and hollering hallelujah. There were times. Oh, come on now. There were times when I've been so far away from God, so far away from my potential, that I thought I'd never get up again. There have been times when my mama had to cry all night long because of the person that I have become. There have been times when I used to hang out with folk that are either dead, in jail, stuck on drugs. There have been times when folk looked at me and said, how can you be like you are when you come from a good family? How can you do the things that you're doing? But we don't want to talk about none of that. We just want to talk about where we are right now. Well, honey, you ain't get where you are right now by your own self. It wasn't because you were so strong, so good, so righteous. It wasn't because you knew how to pray. It was because God was on your side. And many of us wouldn't be where we are right now if it hadn't been for Jesus on our side. And I'm so glad that I've got a God that knows all my struggle, knows all my problems, knows all my deep down dirty days, and looked beyond my faults and dealt with me according to my needs. It wasn't my friends that did it. They turned their back on me. It wasn't my family that did it. They couldn't help themselves. And so it was a God that picked me up, turned me up, turned me up. You want to know what resurrection looks like? Don't look at Sunday morning. Look at what I went through on Friday morning. That's what resurrection looks like. Look at my hand. See the nail prints. Look at my side. See where they speared. If you really want to know what resurrection looks like, it's not because you ain't been scarred. It's because you've been raised. Look at me. Look at this. You really want to know what makes Jesus Jesus. And when I get to heaven, I ain't looking for the crowd. Now, when I get to heaven and I bow down at Jesus' feet, I still want to see those nails. I want to see those scars. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to thank him. I'm going to thank him for every scar. I'm going to thank him for every burden. I'm going to thank him for every problem. I'm going to thank him for every heartache. I'm going to thank him for every teardrop. I'm going to thank him for every failure. I'm sorry, I feel my help right now. I'm going to thank him for walking with me through the lonely nights. I'm going to thank him for the times when he touched me when nobody else would. I'm going to thank him for drying those tears from my eyes. I'm going to thank him for picking me from the muck and the mire and setting me on that rock which is higher. I wish I had some thankful folk in the house that can say, if it had not been for the Lord on my side, if it had not been for his love, if it had not been for his his grace, if it had not been for his mercy, I'm glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. Is there anybody here that can look at where you were and say, I couldn't stay there? I'm glad the Lord didn't keep me where he meant me. I'm glad that God didn't leave me back there. But I'm glad that every day with Jesus is sweeter than the day before. Look at my hand.